In the midst of the Great Depression, a multitude of food products gradually became harder to obtain, mainly due to factors like widespread poverty, economic hardships, and scarcities in food supplies. This scenario draws a remarkable parallel to our present circumstances and the potential challenges we may face in the future. Consequently, we will now delve into a dozen items that presented significant difficulties during that era, ensuring that we have stocked our pantry with these essential goods. Stay tuned as we embark on this exploration. Greetings, everyone, and welcome back. Kindly consider subscribing to demonstrate your support, as it truly means a great deal. Thank you all. One crucial aspect of history lies in its cyclical nature, where patterns repeat themselves over time. These cycles can vary in length, ranging from shorter periods of 10 years to more extensive stretches of 80 to 100 years. Let's explore a fresh perspective on this topic. Take, for instance, the stock market, currently caught in the throes of an 80-year cycle of turbulence, mirroring the broader economic landscape. Today, our attention shifts to the Great Depression, a moment in history when the world grappled with formidable challenges in the realm of food. Within this context, we will closely examine a dozen items that proved exceedingly difficult to procure, store, and produce during that era. The underlying causes for these challenges can be attributed to food shortages, coupled with a general lack of preparedness in the present day. Our primary objective remains steadfast: to ensure readiness for any eventuality. By enhancing our level of preparedness, we bolster our prospects for skillfully navigating the uncertainties that lie ahead. To shed light on the hardships endured during the Great Depression, I have compiled a compilation of 12 items profoundly impacted by disrupted shipments, crop failures, and the closure of food manufacturing facilities. During that period, a significant number of individuals found themselves unemployed and incapable of acquiring essential provisions. Hence, it becomes paramount to stock our pantries and establish well-organized long-term food storage, enabling us to face any unforeseen circumstances with unwavering confidence, especially when it concerns food security. Our journey begins with the first item on our list: meat. In the midst of the Great Depression, the price of meat surged to unaffordable heights, placing it out of reach for most households. Even those who could afford it were limited to purchasing meager portions at best. Moving on to the next item on our list, fresh produce faced a scarcity during that era due to the limited prevalence of large-scale farming practices that are more commonplace in today's world. During the Great Depression, fresh produce was predominantly available seasonally and cultivated on a smaller scale. In our present-day context, we emphasize the significance of cultivating our own produce as a means to attain self-sufficiency and reduce dependence on external sources. By doing so, we not only ensure a consistent supply of fresh fruits and vegetables, but also foster a healthier lifestyle and develop a deeper understanding of the origins of our food. During the challenging era of the Great Depression, dairy products, encompassing milk, butter, and cheese, were scarce commodities. Consequently, families had to rely on powdered versions of these products as a substitute. While powdered dairy products may not be the most desirable option, they could suffice in limited quantities, providing essential nutrients. Ensuring our pantries are stocked with such items can prove prudent in preparing for potential food shortages. Another scarce commodity during the Great Depression was sugar, compelling families to seek out alternative sweeteners like molasses and corn syrup. These natural sweeteners served as substitutes for sugar and continue to offer us a means to diversify our pantry choices today, reducing our dependence on refined sugar. Coffee, considered a luxury at the time, often gave way to creative substitutes such as chicory and roasted acorns. This resourcefulness serves as a testament that in times of scarcity, we can find innovative solutions to maintain a semblance of normalcy. Furthermore, eggs were deemed luxury items due to challenges in providing adequate feed for livestock and poultry. The scarcity of animal feed during the Great Depression led to a decline in animal populations, resulting in fewer byproducts such as eggs. To compensate for this scarcity, powdered or freeze-dried alternatives were utilized as substitutes, offering options that are still relevant today for long-term food storage and emergency preparedness. Another item that experienced a shortage during that era was flour, prompting families to turn to alternatives like cornmeal and oatmeal. Bread, a staple food in many households, was rationed and difficult to find in stores, necessitating homemade bread making. In contemporary times, we can explore alternative baking options such as sourdough, which not only serves as a great substitute for store-bought bread but also offers a healthier choice. During the Great Depression, families had to rely on alternatives like beans, lentils, and peanut butter for their protein needs, as meat products were scarce. Although not an ideal situation, proper storage of nuts can serve as a valuable protein source. Spices were also considered luxury items, with many families limited to salt and pepper. Let's give it a fresh twist. Building a diverse collection of spices can greatly enhance the flavor of meals, particularly during periods when food options may be lacking in taste. In the times of the Great Depression, tea was considered a luxury and sparingly used. However, today tea can be an inexpensive addition to long-term pantry storage, offering a comforting and soothing hot beverage whenever needed. Canned goods, which provide versatile and long-lasting food storage options, were also in short supply during that era due to their cost. However, they are invaluable for preserving a wide variety of foods for extended periods when stored correctly. Considering that history has a tendency to repeat itself, it is crucial to evaluate your pantry and long-term food storage with this list in mind. If these items were challenging to obtain in the past, it is likely that they will be in high demand during future shortages. By taking proactive measures and organizing your pantry and food storage now, you can be prepared for any eventuality. In the event of an economic crisis and subsequent downturn, grocery stores can be depleted within a day, leaving shelves bare. By stocking your pantry with essential items ahead of time, you can stay ahead of the curve and avoid the chaos of last-minute shopping. This proactive approach ensures that you and your family have access to essential food items without the need to venture into crowded stores during times of scarcity. By including seeds in our pantry, we can take control of our food supply and cultivate fresh produce ourselves, thereby reducing our reliance on external sources. Embracing a self-sufficient approach not only guarantees a steady supply of fruits and vegetables, but also fosters a deeper connection to our food and a heightened appreciation for the cultivation process. In our long-term food storage plan, we have prepared an assortment of non-perishable items such as beans, rice, pasta, canned goods, and jarred provisions. This comprehensive strategy for food storage equips us with the necessary resources to confront unforeseen challenges like economic downturns or natural disasters, ensuring that our families have access to a well-balanced diet. Continuously expanding our food reserves is crucial, as these reserves provide a sense of security and peace of mind during times of crisis. By stockpiling essential food items, we alleviate stress and enable ourselves to concentrate on other critical aspects of survival. We sincerely appreciate your active participation and support on this collective journey towards self-sufficiency and preparedness. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to share them in the comments section below. Your feedback is immensely valuable to us, and we strive to address each comment, as well as any concerns or suggestions you may have.